That's dope. I love it.
Save safe drivers up to $100 a month on car insurance by giving you a rate-based primary.
Get over here. I need you over here.
Been a while.
We've been on vacation. We've been on vacation, baby. Oh, we're back. Ferraris. We're tan. We're not. I got it. So originally my plans were to send the front end of this car off to paint, get everything painted and paint matte for the rear. And then when the wide body kit came in, I'd paint all that stuff again and move on with the car. But in order to save costs, I decided that I was going to go ahead and wrap this car before we end up wide bodying it, so I don't have to end up painting the car twice. Our boys from Premium Auto Styling are driving down and they're making a house call. And we're gonna start changing the color and putting a new color. Wow, holy shit. So our boys from Premium are coming down from Ontario. Usually they don't do house calls, but today's a special occasion. So today we need to prepare the car. We need to remove the mirrors and the rear bumper door handles. We We need to remove the side skirts, but those are already off. We also need to remove the front bumper, but that's already off. Other than that, that's pretty much all we need to do. But
Then we need to clean the car.
Oh, we need to clean the car. But you may think to yourselves, oh, that seems like a simple task. Well, it's not, Pete.
It's really not.
It's a Ferrari. If you guys have been following the series, every piece of this car has been thought of to the nth degree. And that rear bumper is about to be...
I'm scared.
Skirt.
I'm scared. Taking that rear bumper off without any instructions is going to be difficult, but before we get ahead of ourselves, let's start with the easy stuff. Let's start with door handles and mirrors first.
I found the easy access point to get this door handle off. Because TJ over here was investigating how do you get the door handle off.
Normally, in my experience, you've always accessed the door handle from the back of the panel. So I started looking at it first.
But then I was like, huh, that looks a bit weird. I touch it. Oh, it's flimsy. Oh, surprise. There's a screw up behind there. We're gonna get that out. Look at this guy. I'm gonna do my best not to strip it, teach. Wish me luck.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, that way.
Ferrari, I thank you. That wasn't actually that bad.
Usually, especially on the RX-7, it's right here. You look behind this thing, you can remove the mirror. But for a Ferrari, nah. To get to this part, you need to remove the speaker. And then stick your hand in a blind hole and reach for, I believe it feels like a 10 mil bolt. And we'll remove the mirror. It is almost impossible to film what's gonna happen inside this door. But up here, around this area, there's 2 nuts. Stick my hand in here, stick a 10 milli in there. Oh, there's 3. I'm gonna take these off. TJ's gonna cradle the mirror, pull it out, unplug it, and we'll repeat it on the other side.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
There's a lot of wires to that though.
I'm going to interrupt today's video to say thank you to our sponsor, Nork in Japan. Pick up with Game of your tablets, all those types of company to get a There's also risk time anywhere. It sounds really silly, but getting this door panel off is actually a little bit more frightening than you think. Rather than using normal like plastic push pins and plastic clips like every other car uses, Ferrari actually uses like these steel or aluminum like ballpoint clips that go into like a metal retention side. And it actually takes quite a bit of force to get these panels off. Without instructions, my best guess right now is that this middle portion comes out, as we saw from the other side of the door that already had the panel removed. There are bolts that we'll have to undo to take out this front portion because that's where the airbag is. So right now, I'm literally just following the seam with our pry tool and I'm popping these clips out. And like I said, you have to put a lot of force on them to get them to come out. So it's a little bit scary, but I'm just kind of trusting the process right now. Yeah! So as you can see, these are like big metal clips, which is actually, as much as I hate it, I love it because that's what makes this car so sound and not have any like weird creaks or vibrations or anything like that. As you guys saw from the thumbnail, I'm gonna be wrapping this Ferrari pretty much gloss red. I've always been a really big fan of Ferrari red, and while this Ferrari wasn't that color, I thought just for a little bit, I wanted to live that life. I really wanted to do the classic black roof with the red body style, which used to be really popular back in like the 2013 era. I haven't seen Ferrari do anything like that in a while, but I've always personally loved that look. So Look, so we are going to now start the process. Premium just got here. Daniel claims that we're going to Ferrari do. Yeah! Don't need like weird creaks, vibrations, or anything like that. That color, I thought just for a little bit, I wanted to live that life. I really wanted to do the classic black roof with the red body style, which used to be really popular back in like the 2013 era. I haven't seen Ferrari do anything like that in a while, but I've always personally loved that look. So we are going to now start the process. Premium just got here. Daniel claims that we're going to try to do this within 2 days. Right now it's like 2:30. I'll work with them as long as they plan on staying here, and then we'll pick up the rest of it tomorrow. We're gonna make it happen. It's a lot of work, but it seems like a lot of work, but I trust you. We're gonna do everything we can. I don't want to let you down. You know, we have a couple things going on. We're gonna be leaving town, so I want to get this thing knocked out. Believe it or not, the hardest part about the whole car is mirrors. So if you look at all of the bends on the mirror, the way that it's set up in general, the vinyl has to go all the way in over here. So then we have to remove the glass. These take time. Believe it or not, this could be like an 8-hour wrap job on just the mirrors alone. So today, my goal is to get all the easy stuff done, which is everything. You know, hood, fenders, roof, quarter panels, even the bumpers. So we want to try to get as much as we can done. We'll probably be here till 1, 2 in the morning. Till our eyes are bleeding, we'll go to sleep, and we'll come back and knock it out. Let's get to work. 1 or 2 in the morning. Okay, all right. As always, if you guys have been following the channel for quite a while, I've been working with Premium for probably the last 3 or 4 years. I think this is going to be the 5th or 6th wrap I've ever done by them. If you're ever in Southern California and looking for any type of wrap, from anything small to doing blackouts or a roof wrap or a full car, hit them up. I'll put all their information in the description down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because every 100,000 subscribers, they give away a free wrap. They literally go wherever you are and they'll wrap your car. And that's why they're leaving in 2 days, because they're going to do that for someone. So here's the color we're going to be doing. I don't know if it's like Ferrari red, but it gets the job done. It's just a classic gloss red, and then we'll be doing a gloss black for the roof. I need you to pull this. It's basically, if you look in the door, it's that clip down there. Yeah, the red one. Do you want me to pull up top? There's 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Are you sure? Are we not missing something? I'm not sure, but if you look over there, that's the only 3 things up there. Fuck, dude, that's like really in there. There's like a black bracket, and I see like that comes out with it. Turns out we were missing a couple screws and bolts towards the top end of it, and I was pulling on it, and I almost literally broke the tabs. But thanks to Anthony and Calvin's brain power combined, they figured out there was more bolts, and then some clips, and then I finally came off. Start laying down some wrap. There are some minor imperfections around the car that I'm getting some instructions from Daniel to hit. Right now we have 2000 grit sandpaper. The hood has some minor little paint imperfections and stuff, so we're just standing that down. We're gonna go over the Bondo pieces a couple more times to make sure everything is smooth, and then start laying down some wrap. So as Anthony was taking apart the rear, he was going towards these taillights off, and as these taillights were coming off, one of the back bolts is like spinning within its bolt in the taillight, so that's kind of a process. But as I was looking at this, I started noticing there's actually some Bondo work done on the back end of this car. So at one point, I don't know when this would have been, but at one point, I think before the car had the front accident, this car must have had some minor damage on this rear quarter panel, because I'm actually noticing a little bit different shades in paint. Like Daniel immediately was like, the gas cap actually looks like a different shade of white than actually this paint on the car. So it definitely was resprayed, and there's a really crappy job done in the back, and a bunch of bolts were missing, and some of the tabs are all screwed off too. So kind of discovering a little bit more damage on the car than we had originally thought, which isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. Like, yeah, it does kind of suck, but now that we have found it, we can definitely fix it and do our best to make it better than what it once was, but definitely kind of a bummer. So before we go ahead and wrap this fender, I need to do some more work and get some of this gunk off in the inner side that I actually realized that I missed, and then I might go over to a little bit more sanding work on this stuff, because as Daniel said, if you can feel it, you will see it. So I might hit this a little bit more, but for now, let's focus on getting all the gunk off this so we can go ahead and wrap this fender. this big black patch on the front of this front bumper here. The reason why it is black is because a good way to check for imperfections and stuff is getting some black spray paint and actually making the material that flat black color, because it shows a lot more dimples and stuff like that. Before we go ahead and wrap this, I'm going to be taking some 1500 sandpaper, and I'm just going to be buffing everything out, making sure I can get that nice and smooth so that when we lay wrap on top of it, it stays hidden and you don't notice it. I hate sanding. Let's get this done with.
We didn't expect to take off the fender, but once we did, I and TJ saw like slight imperfections that will show through the wrap.
Hey, we're Roots. And we can.
Save you up to 52% off your car insurance rates. Download the app and take Root for a ride today.
I'm gonna go ahead and fix this while TJ is working on the front bumper and making that all smooth for the wrap. This corner was a little bit wavy because it was attached to the car and the bumper was on. So once it was removed, I was able to see that there were lines that need to be there that weren't there. So I'm adding more filler so I could sculpt away what it needs to look like.
So we're about 4 hours into wrapping the car right now. The hood is done, both the doors are done. Daniel is starting the right rear quarter panel. A lot of time that was spent going into today was removing this rear bumper, which Anthony actually tackled. It took him almost like close to an hour to do, but it's a lot, especially without any instructions. And it's been a lot of like more sanding work, like Calvin has said about the fenders, and me doing this bumper, it's actually taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. At the same time, I'm trying not to spend too much time in doing it. Not saying that like I don't want the car to look perfect, but it is a temporary good look until the car gets all torn apart and gets painted. I'm like finding that good balance of like not like 100% going into SEMA perfect, but like 95% perfect where like you can look at it and you won't notice anything until you get like super up close. You might notice like a little like divot nick that I didn't fully stand out all the way, which for this purpose I am okay with, and knowing that I'm trying not to beat myself up about it. But we're gonna keep on trucking for tonight. Want to at least finish the other quarter panel, and maybe we might touch some other pieces or not. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we're gonna keep on going. The oil is still burning, and I'll keep you guys updated. I've done about an hour or two of sanding off camera and gone over the whole entire surface, not only with the electric sander, but doing it by hand. I started with 800, then I went to 15, then I went to 2000, and I'm going over it again with 1500 just to kind of go over the majority of the surface, and then I'm gonna go back to 2000. But I'm pretty satisfied with the condition of this bumper, considering it was kind of rough before we started. There are some major like deep scratches on the side here that I don't know what happened to it, but there's like a really big like scar here that I actually got most of it out. Good. There's maybe just a little bit of an indentation. There's some little scuffs down beneath that I'm gonna maybe spend a couple more minutes on. Overall, I'm really happy with the condition of this bumper, and it's gonna look good once we lay wrap on top of it. So I'm gonna go over it again with 1500, run down on the bumper, and I'm gonna call it good. So while Daniel is over there wrapping the car and doing things that I don't know how to do, I'm trying to do every little piece that can be done at this time. So right now, it sounds silly, this is actually a pretty cool moment. So I'm gonna be taking off this Ferrari badge and trying to transfer it onto the new hood over there. And to get this off, it's actually been kind of a struggle. It's like really on there. Same with those fender badges. Those things are a pain to get off. Like you have to heat them up and have like something super to get in between the badge and the paint without ruining the paint. So what I've actually found is I've been using this card for the fended badges, but to get the hood badge out is even harder. So I've got the smallest little flathead that I can, and because we're not using this hood anymore and it's kind of already screwed up, I'm not too worried about scratching this hood. But what I did is I used the heat gun, I heated it up a lot, so I got the sticky resin behind the badge, and I removed the back nut, and now I'm slowly peeling this badge off the car. And what's cool is these badges aren't plastic, they're actually like heavy metal medallions. While this thing is still a little bit gooey, I'm gonna throw this on the new hood. Alright boys, this is where we're stopping tonight. We're about 6 hours deep. Got the hood, the doors, and both rear quarter panels done. I have both fenders prepped, ready to be wrapped. I have the front bumper ready to be wrapped. I literally got back from Hawaii on a red-eye flight this morning at like 10 a.m. and came straight here. And Premium has literally been working all day, and they came here after a job where they work. So honestly, I'm done. I'm fried. I'm so tired. I can't go any longer. And Premium felt the same. So once again, Premium, huge shout out for always taking care of me, doing house calls and shit. That is so mad. So if you haven't checked them out.
Well, I need to be the snowman. Really get into the.
Do I have to turn into a snowman?
We're gonna try and be snowman the whole game.
You just find those on the map, right?
Yeah, we have to loot them.
Oh God, when was there a snowman outfit?
It's around Christmas time.
I'm just gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh God. All right, let's find and become snowmans.
Let's become one with the devil.
No, snow, not the devil.
Well, snow is just the devil's cold water. Don't forget where we came from now with the cold
my
water.
God, what the hell? Wait, what just happened? You're so all of a sudden. Make it stop. No, wait, what?
My God, I'm the devil. Look at it.
So loud in my head, I actually can't. What are you doing?
I'm gonna make a sound turtles make when they make love.
Yeah, we're gonna go to fucking junk shit because we need to land where people aren't because we're gonna try and be snowmen the whole game.
I'm gonna throw this out here. There's no doubt in my mind there's gonna be 16 to 25 people in it.
Why the fuck would there be that many people in junk?
Because real gangsters. Yo, I'm dead ass. There's somebody landing here, bro. I'm telling you. I see 6 teams.
Are you? You're fucking lying. There's no fucking way. Okay, literally all we can find is healing and like redeploy, like rifts and the
I got
snowmans.
a jump pad and
Nice.
a trap.
That's good. That's good.
It's gonna be so sneaky, dude. It's gonna be like whenever I used to sneak into the house at night after I was out past my curfew. Then I realized I didn't have any parents, so it was just a made-up rule for myself to feel better. Dude, for 300 brick, we can get jump pads. 300 brick, 300 steel
You know
jump pads.
how hard it would be to find 300 brick here? I don't even know why I'm getting materials. You can't build as a snowman.
You can.
No, you can't build as a snowman.
Yo, I feel like we're actually playing it. We're just playing it like a skirmish right now because we're not doing anything for the first 4 minutes. You know what I have? It runs with Pump Dad. I just got another one.
Pump Dad. They're fighting zombies right down here.
We can't do anything though. We're not allowed. I don't even have a gun.
Yeah, let's go down here. There's a bunch of loot down here. Oh shit, there's people fighting. Everyone's just fucking fighting zombies. I got snowmen. Legion, come here. Take 2.
I'm gonna take that and the border rifts. Oh God, they're coming southeast. I see them down there.
Here, right here. Left click, or right click, to pop it. Right. Here we go, it's tight.
I want to be your secret snowman. I want to rub carrots with you.
Come here.
Come here. Rub your carrots on my
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, we must stop for now. They will catch us.
Look at my big fat snowman ass. Look at it. It jiggled. Look at it. Oh my God.
Watch me shake mine around. Look at me go.
Oh, you're so hot. Look at me.
Okay, we gotta make our way to zone. Come on now. Oh, there's people right in front of us fighting. Okay, go. Now that he boxed them up.
You won't see us.
Please tell me they don't see us.
Oh my God.
Run. Let's get underneath these trees, like in between them, by that box. Let's sit by the mattress. By the mattress. Let's sit there. Pretend this is where we live.
It's like Gmod or whatever we play, but
It's prop
with
hunt.
competitive scary people. It's like prop hunt, but on steroids. Wow, dude. My cousins can't win a game and we're already top 10. Pick it up, 8-year-old kids!
We're not! What if they did see us, but they're just like, let those fucking idiots go?
I don't understand.
Uh-oh. Did he pop it? Here, come here. Just fucking fly away. Once you pop the snowman, the zombies turn to... I think the zombies ignore you once you become a snowman.
Draw me. Oh shit, I threw it instead of kept it.
Okay, well,
No, whatever. They don't know you're there. They don't know you're there.
just don't kill any of them. Oh shit.
Watch me, Ivy. You see him? Oh god, they don't know you're there.
I need to move though with the zone.
They don't know you're there.
I need to move. I need to move.
They have no idea. Oh, Tyler, Wildcat, this is it, baby.
We rotate.
I got no idea, baby.
Oh no! She saw me. No! She saw me. No! No! Fuck off! You're ugly.
1v2, dude. You got this. Big clit energy.
Oh fuck this fucking. No, man! Come on!
The competitive 1x1 has begun here at the he killed himself!
No!
Oh my god, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
No! Ouch! It hurt! No! God damn it!
What a dick!
God damn it! I needed more mats. I could have won. Okay, we go again.
We go again. We tell them. We show them our balls.
Oh, there's burp.
Hell yeah. Do you want me to save some in a bottle for you?
Save some what?
Of my vomit.
No, I prefer not.
Guys here.
No. Okay, we gotta try and leave. I'm going to fucking haunted. Oh no, Legion. Wait, you're just fucking popping them. What are you doing?
Okay, we can quit now. I got him. Nobody messes with me during a challenge.
Alright, well, challenge starts now, okay? Now it starts. Oh shit. Where are you going, Jordan? We need to loot this.
That's what
I got snowman, let's go. This is it. This is the game. This is the zone.
dude.
There's a
Show me
TCV in the feed. He died.
Done. It's game over with, dude. Sedano. That guy sounds like a tryhard. He sounds like he watches Frasier reruns and then studies them for his own life. You know the show that your grandmother watched when you were a kid and you were like, we watched Disney. Frasier's on. Shut up, fat ass.
Yeah, Frasier. There's actually no way though. It's just them with nothing else to do in the game, and they've made it this far. There's no way they're fucking dying to something stupid.
We don't have any heals either. And we got.
I have 15 bandages and 3 in a med kit.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a 2v1. Oh my god. Tyler, we can do it.
I don't know how. How are we supposed to kill this guy? I want to just be snowman. I want to see the Victory Royale screen pop up, and we're fucking snowmen. That's what I want. I don't know where this dude is.
See me some top left, northeast. He's on the ridge line. Bro, he's a tryhard. Look at the way this kid's moving. He's like juking back and forth. He's like, where are these idiots at, dude?
Oh no.
We have to go directly to him. You gotta be shitting me.
He's got a turret.
We're so freaking dead.
We have to move. He has the largest line of sight. Uh-oh.
Oh my god. He doesn't see us.
He sees us. He sees Scramble, baby, scramble!
No!
Run, little snowman!
So sitting comfortably, just taking a big deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe in,
God.
Wow, this kid, dude. He was so happy to win. Is that your first time? Look at this dude. Twerking for him.
Swear to God, if someone comes up here because you're twerking in front of a snowman, you just yeeted. You just dabbed. You just dipped.
As I'm twerking, dude.
Alright, we have to get down this mountain safely. Oh shit, they're fighting over there. Oh wait, we can't get down. Here, get on the quad, get on the quad.
Look, I'm inside you.
Okay, right here. Look at all these snowmen down here. South, go down the mountain. I took a little bit of fall damage, but it doesn't matter. Just blend in. They won't know. You're farming shit right next to us. Shot at. He's getting sniped at. Dude, if one of these stray bullets hits me, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Look at this guy. I have a perfect perspective.
Oh, he got hit. He got hit. Oh my God. We could like run and pickaxe him, but I don't want to move. Oh shit! They just double sniped him.
Oh my God.
They just double sniped him. Oh no, we gotta go far. Nothing to see here. Just two little snow fellers.
Just two friends having a fun time.
I have to sit still. Wow.
They see you?
Yeah. God, these kids are trying so hard in this mode.
It, dude. Oh my God.
4 kills, you're the best, dude. Oh shit. There's a guy southwest. It's alright, we'll just use the natural cover of this hill.
Unless we blend in, dude. With our red stocking caps. He's pushing on now. It's
okay. Just go this way. You'll bear with me. I gotta eat a few apples. Oh shit. Was that a you?
Yes, it's fine though. They don't know.
What do you mean they don't know? They literally just shot me. He's right next to us up on the hill above us. It's not at us. That was scary as fuck though. We're gonna have to move soon. Actually, no, the zone kind of moves weird. Yeah, we're not gonna move for a little while. Okay. Follow this person? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck it. I'm breaking it. No.
That person doesn't miss, dude. Oh my God.
I wanted to be on that ledge, but that guy go to see me.
Are you kidding me? Dude, you look so funny on my perspective. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1 time.
You can't hit me, stupid Mothman. Go, baby, go!
It'll be like the Stark Kid from Game of Thrones.
He's trying to dance. I don't trust him. Yeah, exactly, bitch. I don't fucking trust you at all.
He can't kill you, dude.
What is happening?
No! This kid's pissed now that you built like that.
I've played enough scrams, pussy. You ain't got a chance.
Dude, this guy's gonna be so mad, bro! Do it!